what happens when you get into debt.
That's your name?
It's not my name.
And you can't or won't pay it back.
I'm going to seize the car in front of the drive, the Ford.
In this series, we meet the people who are losing their homes.
Oh, get out!
No, don't raise your voice at me.
We never receive any notice.
Their cars.
If I give you the keys,
Yes?
how do I know I'm going to get the car back?
And their possessions. We meet the people who are owed money.
Welcome to hell.
And the people whose job it is to collect it.
If you don't open the door, we'll smash the glass.
Because when you can't pay,
Don't speak to me like I'm some sort of dickhead, because I'll take your head off.
they'll take it away.
There's like different forms of scum in life, but you're just a higher class one.
Take him out.
The number of calls to helplines from tenants struggling with rent arrears increased by 13% in the last 12 months, more than any other debt type. Many fear they won't be able to keep a roof over their heads, according to a new report.
Paul Bowhill and Steve Pinner are High Court enforcement officers. Commonly known as sheriffs, they spend their time chasing debts from those who can't pay.
It's supposed to be invited in, not breaking.
We have a warrant that allows us to break in.
And those who won't pay.
If you'd have done as we'd asked, this would have all been totally unnecessary.
Working under the authority of the High Court, they are the officers people turn to when all other avenues have failed. They have the power to seize your possessions to cover your debts and evict you from your home if you've fallen behind with your payments.
Won't be a problem. Most of the people that we meet are in denial. Denial on two fronts. One is that the debt exists, and the second and critical point is that they don't think it will have gone this far.
Paul and Steve are on their way to West London. Their work means meeting people in crisis and facing emotionally challenging cases as they enforce the law. Today's job is one of them.
Want a sweetie?
Sorry?
You can have a sweetie.
I can have a sweetie. I'm having a chewy at the moment.
Oh, no. You're so grateful.
They have a High Court order to evict a couple who have become sitting tenants.
How far is it? Are we there yet?
No, we're not there yet.
The tenant's lease has run out. They haven't paid their rent in 5 months, and they've ignored all letters and court orders telling them to leave. The 2-bedroom flat is in a nice area in Chiswick. The owner's son is waiting for them outside the property. He wants to witness the eviction.
If the landlord is there, you're a target. It makes it contentious.
That's fine.
We're actually once removed from that,
Yep.
so they can batter on about you to us,
Okay.
and it goes over there.
Yeah,
so,
no worries.
but that's only for the first 5 minutes.
Okay.
The landlords are a retired couple who rely on the rental income. They are owed over £10,000.
The flat is actually held by my parents, who are retired, and sadly that's meant that all their pension for the last 4 or 5 months has gone on paying the mortgage on this flat. They've worked all their life, so the last few months they haven't had the money to spend on living that they would have had otherwise. So it's been very bad news in that respect. The block down that end, while the tenants effectively stayed there rent-free and, to my mind, squatted.
The owner's son has also been told that the property is now not in a good condition. There have been complaints about bad smells from the neighbours. Paul and Steve's powers mean they can force their way in and make the tenants homeless immediately.
Hello? We have a writ here to repossess the property. We'd rather you open the door and save the damage of us breaking in.
How long has this been going on?
Since June.
Okay. Was he there?
There's no answer. Nobody. Would you like to open the door, please? Obviously not. That one's locked.
The warrants that we carry are quite powerful. So in other words, if people want to talk through the letterbox, we allow that to happen until we get bored, and then we'll just break the door down.
We'll do our best. We've come to repossess the property, sir. Would you like to open the door so we can talk about it? Please read it fully.
People become face to face with a debt situation when a High Court enforcement officer knocks on the door. Until that time, they can just dismiss it. They can shred the letters, ignore the telephone calls, or pretend that it doesn't exist.
Well, the best thing for you to do is, if you open the door, we can actually talk to you instead of trying to do this through the door, and we can work our way around the system. If you feel that it's not correct and you'd like to call the police, feel free to do so. Either way, sir, we can enter the property with or without your permission, but we'd rather do it with your permission. Will you open the door, sir? Thank you very much. You understand the position of the writ?
Not really.
Huh?
Not really.
Right, what happens is, what it says that, you know, owing to the landlord has taken you to court, it's now gone through the High Courts, and now, today we've come to issue this and repossess the property.
Oh, I've no way to go on.
But this has been going on for some time. I mean, this isn't the first you've heard of it today, is it?
No, we've been trying to get find somewhere.
But won't the council rehouse you?
They're trying to do it. They're trying to serve it, but they said we're not high priority.
Well,
You are now. Yeah.
Today you are a high priority because you're now homeless.
You've got a total caring of the community issue here. You know, there's notices on all the doors saying please close the door quietly, keep this door locked at all times, switch off, do this, do that. And the bloke is obviously not 100%. So we've suggested that he ring the council to get the system rolling, and then we'll deal with it.
The tenant's vulnerable condition is a real surprise to everyone. Paul and Steve now face a dilemma. They are worried about the tenants, who currently have nowhere to go. But they also have to carry out the eviction as commanded by the court order. They have to make a decision.
Across the UK, official figures reveal that there were 300,000 mortgages in arrears and almost 34,000 homes repossessed in 2012. This marks a 60% increase since 2006.